Hey everyone, so continuing down the path of trying to find where the leak is coming from. I have water getting into the trunk, as you can tell. There was water dripping there. And trim is removed now on the trunk door, which makes things a lot easier. And clearly when I look very closely here, right there is actually a little bit of humidity and it's dripping from there. So the problem here is coming from this seal, and we can see there's a little bit of corrosion here, and yeah, water is just seeping through there. So I'm gonna have to find a way to solve the problem before I put the trim back on. And it's also problematic obviously because there's water getting into the trunk, which is not something you want, right? So maybe a common issue. I have an idea. I'll see how that goes. I'll continue the video a little bit later. All right, so we've done the test. Had somebody in the car watching for water to come in, and sure enough, right there is moisture. Yeah, well, you can't quite see it, but yeah, see, there's a little bit of water right here. Yeah, it's coming from there. So water is coming through there. And yeah, I have water in my little box here. And what's going on after testing it is that running water right over the spoiler here onto the window doesn't do anything. Water does not come in. However, running water over this section here and over the stoplight, well, that's where water is coming in. So the seal in between the stoplight and the door, the hood, is no longer watertight, and water basically runs over and into the crack and then into the door, into the car. And once it gets in there, part of the water stays in the door and then probably accumulated over time, which created rust and corrosion here, right? So I'm kind of questioning right now whether I should replace the entire hood in the back. It's not too hard. I might just do the quick fix for now to prevent more water from coming in and put some silicone around the third stoplight. But if you ever were contemplating replacing the entire hood, obviously there's some wiring that run through this one and that one. You would need to actually disconnect all of this. So your defrost in the back, stoplights or day running lights, I'm not sure which one these are, your wiper mechanism, these are pretty easy to do. Anything related to the hood latch has to be disconnected. This here too. The other side, this is your washer fluid for the back. The other heating element for the defogging system, that section here too. All of that needs to be disconnected, and you need to run all of this through the opening, through the door, and then disconnect the hood through the two hinges. It's not super hard, but chances are that as you start actually touching all these wires and all the little staples and the attachments to the door, all these are going to break, guaranteed. This is old, it's 15 years old. It's actually pretty cold right now, so it's gonna, you know, sure enough, it's pretty certain this is gonna break. But the amount of work to actually fix the corrosion is significant. I have corrosion here. I'm having issues with the rear latch as well. This has been ongoing. I have a different video on that topic. I have now perforating corrosion here, which is bad news. I have more corrosion coming up here at the bottom. So this whole hood is basically toast, right? So I'm gonna look at what's available online. Maybe, you know, pick one up for cheap from the junkyard or something. I'm gonna put some silicone around this for now. I'll let you know how this is going, but for now at least it's gonna be a quick fix. So I'll keep you posted. Stay put, and I will probably post another video on this topic. Thanks everyone.